From profits to promotions, Workday is harnessing the cloud to drive business forward, bringing financial and HR information to its customers' fingertips, offering real change in real time. But can the stock keep up the pace?
Whenever I'm out here in San Francisco, I like to check in with the disruptive technology companies that are transforming our economy, whether we like it or not. Take Workday, WDAY. They're the maker of cloud-based software for everything from human capital management, payroll, employee expense management, procurement, they do all sorts of relations, okay? Basically, they help businesses become more efficient by automating various labor-intensive back-office functions. Now, Workday is the quintessential cloud growth stock. It was beloved for years, fell out of favor past February, part of that broader sell-off in the cloud analytics, social media stocks. Since then, it's come roaring back. The company reported a strong quarter near the end of August. I got to tell you, I thought it was the best quarter ever. And they have had their big customer event, Workday Rising, and their annual Analyst Day just last week, where Workday announced a new partnership with Microsoft, along with several revolutionary new products, including one that I think could be the first real digitization of education information. Stock's up more than 13% year to date. Can it keep climbing? Let's take a closer look with Anil Bushri. He's the co-founder and CEO of Workday. Hear more about how his company's doing, where it's headed. Mr. Bushri, wow, in person. Welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you.
Always good to be with you, Jim.
All right, we are out here we see Salesforce.com's Dreamforce, but you've got Workday Rising, and this thing has really come on strong. What does it mean for Workday?
Well, so we had our event last week, 7,000 attendees, mostly customers, some partners, some employees, I think another 5,000 online. So not yet at the scale of Dreamforce, right. But for us, it's a great conference. We make it all about the customers. Right. We introduce new products. We have sessions where we educate them on what's coming, questions that come up about when they're in production, because most of our customers are actually in production,
right.
Something different than our competitors. And we just also have fun. We had One Direction as our band to close out the night.
My kids would love that. Now, when I first started talking with you, you had a probably pretty big total addressable market. You're talking about $65 billion now. That's like 10 times what I thought you'd have. And this is all because of moving verticals, new creation of new products? What?
I'd say it's both about adding new product lines. Mm-hmm. So HR was our first foray. Right. Financials, $25 billion market opportunity. We then go into analytics, right. Student systems, planning and analysis products. So it all adds up to $65 billion. And my view is that all of that is going to convert from historically on-premise technology, right. to the cloud. It's just a matter of time.
It's revolutionary now, though, not evolutionary. When we first talked, it was kind of missionary. Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
It's life or death.
Yeah. And, cycles actually work pretty similarly in technology, even though they might be 20 years apart. Right. You don't find companies really running mainframe software. Everybody transitioned from mainframe to client server. And now everybody's transitioning from client server to cloud.
Right. And, now, including education, since we talked to each other last, I think it's important to talk about some of the educational products, because we don't think of those, we don't think of that area as something that's susceptible to digitization, but needs it more than ever.
Absolutely. So the product we introduced is called a student administration system, or student system, and it allows you to automate the process of enrolling students, having them pick their classes, check their grades, financial aid, you name it, all in a consumer-friendly way. Works on mobile apps, what the students expect, and with the set of analytics that help teachers and professors teach better and make sure that they're providing the right courses for their students.
It's incredible. I mean, just literally right through the process. It's still paper. A lot of it's still paper.
It's still paper, or in some cases, it's pretty archaic systems that date back 20 years.
Yeah.
And we started in that market, first selling HR and financial systems into that market, and the university said, let's do it all, build a student system for us. Okay. So partnering with a bunch of universities, we went down that path.
Well, it's been great for you. Now, I think that we have talked not enough, frankly, and this is my bad, about how you get in. And your deck, your analyst thing, really clarified a lot for me, and should for people at home. It's an easy thing to read. But supporting business change, large M&A, Dell, AMC, Avago, Broadcom. These are gigantic deals, and you are at that moment, right? That is your purchase moment for Workday.
Well, typically we're at one of the places. So in the case of Dell EMC, we were already the solution for Dell.
Okay.
They look at this big population coming over from EMC, and it just has to go right for them, right? They're bringing on all of these new employees. You want to get one unified view of all your employees across the globe. And we have the track record of making customers successful and in the shortest amount of time. So we end up winning almost all of those opportunities.
You get everything. You get human capital and financial, then, right?
Down the road, down the road financials start out with human capital management and those large.
What are they using
deals.
now for financial that it's like they can't just take you?
One of the legacy systems.
Okay, like when Morgan Stanley and Citi, they had a legacy. They couldn't just turn the switch.
Yeah. So, but you start out because you can run parallel accounting systems. You want to get your people into one system as soon as possible. Organization structures. Otherwise, how do you run the company? How does Michael Dell run the company with 5 different views into 5 different businesses?
He's a good manager. He needs you. Now, we are students of what Oracle says, and this time they only mentioned you 3 times. But they said one of my favorite moments. Larry Ellison says, "We mention Workday a lot because they're our primary competitor in HCM and ERP. We should talk about that in the cloud. As Mark pointed out, we have 10 times more customers than Workday. We've sold more than half of these are new customers. I mean, they're really just again taking the shot. Is it old?"
Well, so the reality is, they put the cloud label on all their products, even if they're not cloud. I mean, you know, it's it's one of the dirty secrets in our industry, and most everybody knows about it. We look at our win rates. We look at the high end of the marketplace consistently over 8 quarters. We've beaten them 2 out of 3 times.
But you didn't want Wake Forest? Tesco?
Yeah, we won.
Okay,
Wake
so
Forest.
they've got those.
Yeah.
But you got some others here.
We won Wake Forest.
Oh, really?
Wake Forest for HR. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, that's...
They will sometimes mention customers that actually did choose Workday in the end.
Okay, that's... Wow, all right. We may have to get the response on that. The last thing, the big change that's coming, NetSuite and Oracle, that combination, that could be something for you.
I think it's a great opportunity for us. First of all, I would say NetSuite is a good company. Zach Nelson did a really nice job in the small and medium-sized marketplace. Now, the thing that I find odd is that Oracle's success with their financial products has been in the small and medium market. Yeah. They've not had success in the large enterprise. We don't see them in that marketplace.
I'm wondering if they're deciding kind of a desperate move down.
Double down on the low end of the market with 2 different technologies.
You're an ambassador because you could have gone complete trash talk, but you took high end. But that's you. That's you. Yeah. That's Anil Bushby. He's co-founder and CEO of Workday. Mad Money's back after the break. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.